Guys, it's Jennifer Glass. I'm coming to you today. I wanted to first of all wish all of my sisters a very happy International Women's Day. On this day, one of the things that we are looking at is we're looking at the gender parity between men and women. In many, many places, men and women simply are not earning the same thing. Men and women are treated differently. Men and women are not getting the same kinds of benefits and the same value that is out there. And it's something that we really need to be thinking about. What is it that we can be doing different? One of the best ways that you can be in control of your destiny is simply by knowing some of the things that you can do for yourself in your own business. The problem that too many of us have is that we've listened to way too many gurus. We've listened to way too many talking heads. We've seen so many workshops and seminars and conferences, everybody telling us we should be advertising on Google, Facebook, all over the place. We should be doing all of these different things. But here's the truth about what all of that is. If everybody's secret formula is to go out there and just advertise on all of these platforms, why aren't we all millionaires? Why aren't we all getting the exact same kind of value that these people are claiming we're supposed to be getting? Earlier today, I saw somebody complaining that he bought a program from another coach and he didn't like the way that that coach was telling him, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that. And he was looking, how can he get his money back? There's a couple of things, and we're not going in terms of how he may or may not get his money back, but some of the things that you can do, though, in terms of your own business that you can really start looking at so that you can get ahead. And I'm going to give you a couple of really quick things that you can do. The first thing is, remember, there's 5 key areas in your business that account for 80% of your revenues. That is your leads, your profits, your conversions, your transactions, and your pricing. When you know how to maximize those areas, those are the 80% of your revenue areas that you want to be focused on. Customer service and other areas, they definitely matter, but that's only 20% in terms of the overall what you're doing for the business. A lot of people think I have to be putting out social media content every day. I have to be connecting with people every day. I have to be doing this every day. There are certain things that you need to be doing every day, without a question. In leads, you want to be talking to partnerships. You want to be talking to people that are really going to be finding the right opportunities for you. And in the marketing that you're doing, you want to be laser specific on who you are speaking to. If you're speaking with mommies, don't try and talk to gym trainers that are not necessarily mommies, just as an example. If you're trying to talk to parents, don't talk to younger kids because it's not going to have the same value. The whole idea is you need to be clear on who you're speaking to. Then it's also, what is the problem that they're facing? A lot of times people are facing a problem, and whether they realize it or not, that's where they're starting to get an idea. What am I doing? If they're trying to say, I know that this is the problem that I'm having, and they're starting to voice it, that's when they're starting to look. Can you create marketing that is going to talk to their issue at that point? Or are you talking to all of those other problems where it's got nothing to do with where they are? In other words, have where in the customer journey they are to know where you're going and the marketing that you're doing. The more that you can be clear, this is where I'm going, the more people are going to speak with you. On cold traffic, it takes over 100 touches typically before somebody is ready to buy. Over 100 touches. But if you can be really, really specific on what you're doing, where you're going, and why somebody should buy from you, you can knock that down to 5 to 12 touches instead. From over 100 to 5 to 12. That is a huge savings in terms of what you're trying to do and where you're going with what it is that you're trying to do. In terms of transactions, you want to be seeing how can you upsell, how can you cross sell, how can you downsell? Because the more that somebody is going to say, yes, I want to work with you, I want to buy from you, I want to be with you, people then are going to say, all right, this is going to make sense, or maybe this isn't going to make sense. But again, it's up to you. What is it that you're going to do? And what is it that's going to make sense to really start making that difference, to be getting somewhere of value in terms of what it is that you're trying to do? Don't start thinking, oh, I can only sell them this one thing. And if I start asking them for more things, I'm going to lose the entire sale. Because at the end of the day, while yes, some people are going to balk, most people are going to buy. Think about when you've been in a fast food restaurant lately. Have they asked you, would you like fries with that? Or would you like to increase the size of your soda? How many times have you said yes? It is the exact same thing. People are not going to walk away just because you're asking that question. It is a system in place that you have that really can be making that benefit for you. And I really want to encourage you, think what you can do to really start making that opportunity happen so that you're going to be in a better position. As far as conversions, what you want to be looking at is, what are you actually doing to help in that process? Is it that you're trying too hard and people don't think that you really know what it is that you're doing? Do you really understand? Do you enjoy what you do? Or are you sitting behind the counter and you're hoping somebody's going to walk in and you say, hi, welcome to the shop? Nobody's going to really like coming into a store like that. But if you get out of your way and you say, welcome, it's a great day. How can I help you? What are you looking for? How can I be of service? People then are going to want to possibly do more with you as a result. In pricing, there's cutting costs, which is going to help on the profit side, and increasing your prices on the other side. Those are the other two areas. When you can be focused in those areas and you know exactly what your numbers are, and remember, with inflation going so high, with the supply chain still out of whack in many places, with a lot of pieces, there's a lot of those issues that are out there that are really causing our costs and our margins to be crazy. Today I can be paying this, tomorrow I might be paying that. If you've been looking at the gas prices, today you might be paying $3.27 a gallon. Tomorrow you might be paying $3.50, and the day after you might pay $3, because it's all over the place. How do you gauge where your prices are in your business to really say, this is where I am or this is where I am? What you need to be doing, though, is you also, though, want to have an understanding of what your numbers are, but also what your numbers are on your acquisition costs. Too many people that I speak with say, oh, yeah, I can get customers. I just go on Facebook and I know that if I spend $100 on Facebook, notice I said spend. If I spend $100 on Facebook, I'm going to get 50 new clients. Well, that's great. 50 new clients is good, but what is it that you're actually selling? And how many of them are actually buying more? And what is it that you're actually getting in that sale? If you're selling a $5 item and you spend $2 per person to get it, how many people, though, really were you advertising to in terms of that $100? That's one thing. The second thing is, what is your cost on that product? If you spend $2 to get them, you sold it for $5, that gives you $3. Not taking taxes, not taking the credit card fee, not taking all of those other ancillary costs. What is your actual cost for the item? Too many people look at it in that regard, though. I spent 100, I get 50, I'm good. You need to be clear on your acquisition cost. When you know what your acquisition cost is, you're going to better be prepared to be getting more people in, because you're going to know exactly how much you can afford to invest in getting new clients, the kinds of promotions you can run to get those clients, and the kinds of value you can be offering to those clients to bring them in. And once you have them in, treat them like royalty. Too many businesses, again, you become a number. When's the last time you've called your bank, you've called your utility company, you've called your cable company, and you said, "Hi, my name is so and so. And what's your account number?" Because you're no longer known by a name. You're simply a number. Treat everyone as though you are that person too. If you are treating everyone as a name, not a number, all of a sudden things become much different. Treat them like royalty. Keep doing more for them to delight them, because when you can delight them, they're going to become your brand ambassadors and they are going to be referring people to you. It's all about experience. Today, we've been hearing for a while already, experience, experience, experience. But that's part of the value here. We're saying, how can we possibly get even more value? How can we possibly drive even more people to really know us, to like us, and to ultimately tell more people, oh, go shop with them, go work with them, go see them. When you can really be mastering all of these pieces, you can stop being those hardworking people out there that have been listening to the gurus and everyone else and really start honing in on what you can do. So that way, you're not going to have to worry in terms of any equity pay because you're going to be earning what you are worth. You're not going to have to be relying on other people. You're going to be in a better position to really know how to get more customers to be working with you. The problem that we're facing with the recession, and we keep hearing it's 6 months out and it's a moving target. It's always 6 months out lately. But whenever it does hit, you're going to be better prepared knowing that you at least have these pieces in your business now instead of waiting down the line when it may be a little too late for you to finally be getting there. So I really hope that the last few moments were valuable for you and gave you a couple of ideas that you can start using right now in your business so that you can have a better tomorrow. Until next time, here's to your success.